In this video, we're going to cover how to generate schematic and PCB documentation printouts for your design. Let's first take a look at the schematic printout settings. To configure your schematic prints for your output documentation, go to Project, Generate Outputs. Here, you're able to configure all your output documentation. Before I continue, I'd like to mention that the outputs on the Outputs tab and here in Generate Outputs are not connected. If you'd like to generate your outputs as a batch, use Generate Outputs under the Project tab. But if you'd like to generate each individually, then the Outputs tab is the place to be. Under Documentation, click on the page Setup next to Schematic Prints. Here, you can configure the scaling, color, and orientation. After that, click on Configure to alter the schematic print properties. Select the type of document, what drawings to include, and also the type of designator you'd like to expand. For this option to appear, make sure that Physical Documents is selected. When it comes to variants, you can choose a single variant for the whole output, or you can choose a different variant for each output. If you choose the latter, then make sure to select the variant design from the pull-down in the blank white space under the variant column. Next, we'll talk about PCB printouts. First, set the print properties by clicking on Page Setup. This is the same dialog as before. Adjust to your desired setting and press OK. Next, configure your PCB prints by clicking on Configure. Here, you're able to choose the area to print and also the designator print settings, either logical or physical. Logical is what's displayed on the schematic, and physical is what's displayed on the PCB. Using the right-click menu, you're able to customize your documentation by adding printouts and layers. You're able to customize even further by going into the properties of each printout and layer, which can be done by double-clicking or using the right-click menu. To save time, you can use the Create Final option on the right-click menu to quickly generate a complete, predefined artwork print set